boys and girls. So this will be the last time you see big old TRENDKILLr back there in that form. I know you had I know I've had the video before about turning it into a water smoker, trying to gain a little space to complete my build-ins, my walls, my stone, my pizza oven, all that other good stuff. So, but I've already talked about all that. So I've been thinking about it, and a couple of things caught my eye recently. So I started making a plan. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build a beast of a gravity feed smoker. And I am going to use TRENDKILLr for the parts. So this is my, as you can see, extremely detailed and very professional plan for it. So I'm going to be doing, I based a lot of these measurements on what I want for one, fit in the barbecue house for another, as well as minimizing the modifications I need to make to some essential parts of the TRENDKILLr itself, like the grates. I can just use them as is. There'll be 4 of them. I'm going to go 32 inches on the chamber width itself. I'm going to go 48 inches high. That'll give me around 9 to 10 inches of clearance between each rack. I'm going to do about 12 inches on the frame at the bottom. I'm going to use the same wheels, the same 10-inch wheels. I'm going to do a dual intake like this, staggered. I'll have the grate right here, charcoal over here. This is going to be an interior diameter of a foot. So I am going to taper the inside a little bit, you know, just to, because I was reading a lot. I know I've seen a lot of them have the tapered innards. It's going to be entirely insulated, 1-inch insulation around the entire thing. And that's going to be some serious overkill, considering most of that pit is 1/4 inch and 3/16. So she's definitely going to be efficient as all shit. I'm going to use 1 stack. You know, these things work on, you know, the basis of air not escaping. So I don't need as much draw as I would for the offset, you know. So I'm going to just use one of my 5 and 5.5 inch stacks. I'm going to have my chute at the top, and that's about it. I'm going to try to keep it kind of simple, keep it to form, and I've been debating on whether or not I'm going to do an upper and a lower door, or if I'm just going to do one big door, which I think is what I'm going to do, since the, you know, the chamber isn't so large. I don't think, I think 2 doors would just be kind of pointless and more structural work inside, you know what I mean? So I'm going to have the firebox insulated as well as the chamber. The entire thing is going to be insulated. I'll do a ball valve for my air intake on the side, and of course a drain spout on the bottom, you know, drain the grease out, you know, the grease fires and all that other good stuff. So, and she's going to be about 24 inches deep. This is a crude side view of it. So, but that's what I'm doing. I've always had some interest in the gravity feed smokers. You know, I mean, it's, unless you're dropping some serious coin, you're gonna get one that has some limited real estate. And I actually came across one, Old Country Pits gravity feed. Academy Sports sells them, things like that. And I loved how the design was just simplistic. It's actually pretty reasonably priced. I think it was like $12.99 or something like that. So I started thinking, well, maybe I'll just, you know, sell it and this, that, but it's just, it's not a custom build pit, and I would never get even the materials alone that I put into it out of it right now. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's just, it's not built by anybody important. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to clean her up. I got to make some room in the garage because it's been winter. You know what I mean? And then I'm going to grab the tractor, pull this beast in there, and start modifying it. So the next time you see the TRENDKILLr, it is going to be the TRENDKILLr GRAV, man. And I think it's going to be pretty fun. With the insulation, the size of the chute, I should be able to fire up some coal, dump it in there, throw in some wood, and it should pretty much just do it itself. So I'm excited to check it out. I know there's a lot of good product comes off gravity feed smokers, man, especially, you know, for catering, you know, comps, I mean, just stuff like that, you know. And it's going to take a lot less of a footprint up in here and allow me to build in everything exactly the way I want it. Room for pizza up and cornered. I don't have to have access to my firebox on the side. It's gonna, you know, I'll have plenty of room to toss in everything. You know, loads from the top. I think it's a perfect fit in for back here. And performance wise, you know, I've never heard anything bad about them, honestly. So that's it. Figured I'd share, show my beautifully well crafted plans, and get busy. So make this quarantine go a little bit faster, you know what I mean? Let's build a pit. But otherwise, that's it. Just thought I'd share my thoughts and my plans. I've been stewing over it, you know, and I was gonna do the water smoker, and it's like, but then as I started drawing out the plans for that, I'm like, that thing's gonna be just as damn big as that thing is. It's not gonna, you know, it's just gonna cause me more work. And there's way too many things, variables in water pits that a unseasoned and unqualified builder can seriously screw up, and it's not going to allow me to accomplish what I wanted to accomplish out here anyway. So that's it. So let's get her back. I'll definitely do some updates on the progress and all that other good stuff, and, you know, do my best at the video. It's usually me in the garage cussing, swearing, and chain smoking butts and power guzzling nos, but we'll see how it all turns out. So, all right, boys and girls, that's all I got.